Hey guys, welcome back to the Snapper Chronicles. Today we're back at you with another Ratchet video. Okay, this time we have a Hart Ratchet. It's a 3/8 drive, and Hart has been kind of known now as a Walmart brand. I'm not sure if that's the only place you can find them, but I know that Walmart kind of has a pretty decent line of Hart tools, different tools, hand tools, battery tools, all kinds of stuff. They have toolboxes and all kinds of stuff like that, drills, you name it. They're really pushing the Hart, their Hart brand. And this one I picked up used. It doesn't have a number on it. This, if you go online and you check this out, this model is the 92th model, and this sells for about $17.90 something, so around $18 for this Ratchet. And it's, like I said, is 92th, but this one has a peculiar problem. And before we jump into it, if you find these videos, my videos, at all helpful or entertaining, could you please give me a like and also subscribe to this channel. This particular Hart 3/8 drive has a problem where the anvil has been sheared off. See that? The only thing keeping the anvil from falling off is the quick release, but you can see there that the anvil is not connected to the body. Okay, so what can we deduct from that? Okay, this was misused, it was abused. Let's quick look at the anvil. Doesn't look like it got much use, actually. The anvil looks pretty not pristine, but doesn't look like it was used a lot or abused. But we're gonna find out when we tear this one down what's going on inside, and we can see the abuse that this one went through. Okay, you have 3 screws, Torx T8s, Torx 8s. So here's your T8, and we're gonna open this up. These are made in China. That's what I saw on some of the packaging. I didn't see any Taiwan or anything like that, so I think these might just be straight from China. And these are the screws. There is a little bit of Loctite on the end of the screw here, on both screws, a little bit of Loctite. That's what the screws look like. And then there's another screw here for the switch, and you screw that one out. That's what that screw looks like. There's a little bit of Loctite on that screw also. Alright, so we just lift up here and take the plate off. As you noticed, it's a 2-pawl design that's popular in this price range, coming out of China. A lot of different ratchet companies using this design. This is probably coming out of the same factory as a lot of those ratchets. Ratchets from Harbor Freight, like Pittsburgh, and a whole bunch of others. Here's the plate, just the usual plate. I don't know, Could it be me, or is this a little bit thicker than the usual plate on these? I could be wrong. Okay, so let's take a look at the gear. And let's look at the teeth, because the teeth are going to tell you if this got abused and what the deal is. Okay, maybe I'll zoom in a little bit. Okay, here are the teeth. You see any abuse? Nope. The teeth are pretty small. There's a 90 tooth, but it's I don't see any abuse on these teeth. I don't see where they a lot of torque was applied to this and they were skipping or stripped out or anything. These look like pretty good shaped teeth. And this, by the way, has a little washer on the Anvil side here. It's the quick release button. It not only releases the socket, it also releases the Anvil on this one. I know, a little dry humor there. Okay, another telltale sign will be the pawls. Let's see if the pawls have been abused. Okay. Here's the switch. The switch, thankfully, is made out of metal, so at least it has that going for it. Here's the pawl. There are 5 teeth, and they're pretty. The pawls are pretty wide, and there are 5 teeth. And as you can see, the pawls are pretty pristine. No abuse there. Has a little writing there, 38-90T, 90 tooth. This is the left one. And this pawl here, again, pretty pristine. No signs of abuse here. Again, 38-90T. This one is the right one. Just so you can get a look, here's what it looks inside. The broaching, I don't know, it kind of looks a little lopsided, or they just parts of it that look a little rough. Like here, there's like an indent here. There's a little bit of an indent over here. It doesn't look like the pawl was indented into that. It looks like that was some kind of broaching anomaly, because it looks like it's underneath the chrome there. And up here it looks, I don't know, it's a little weird in spots. Here's another spot here. It's a little kind of weird, but all in all, not too bad, I guess. Looks pretty thick here and here, and overall looks pretty thick. And the head is kind of chunky too, not a thin head. That's what the front looks like. It's the Hart symbol and the handle. Not much to see here. Okay, I guess you put this back together in the reverse order, and you've seen, I guess you've seen that done a bunch of times, so I'm not gonna go through that procedure if you have to see how to put these back together, go back in some of my Pittsburgh videos, and they'll show you how to put one of these mechanisms together. Or, you know, it's pretty much all of them are the same as far as reassembly. I just wanted to give a look inside this Hart, and try to figure out why did this anvil just shear off like that. From the evidence, nothing inside went wrong. You can see there was no abuse on this ratchet. In the mechanism, on the poles, they all look in pretty decent shape. They look almost brand new. So I'm just gonna say bad metal. And also that this is a quick release, so that also weakened the anvil, because there's no metal in. They needed to drill a hole for the quick release mechanism, and that kind of weakened the anvil. But still, I've seen a lot of quick release ratchets going back years that were kind of I never really encountered this problem with many of them. So I'm gonna say Hart, they probably dropped the ball on this one. Some defect in the anvil, the gear. Like I said, it could be bad metal or some bad forging technique or mistake, and this thing just sheared off pretty cleanly too. You can see there. And another thing, these Harts are supposedly, quote unquote, limited lifetime warranties. Okay, if you're gonna think you're gonna take this back to Walmart a year or two after you bought this, no, it's not gonna work like that. They're not gonna take this. They have, if this happened within 90 days of the failure, yeah, you take back your receipt and you'll get another one. But if this happened after 90 days, a year, 2 or 3 down the road, no, you're gonna have to spend your money, send this in to Hart, and make sure you keep that receipt, because on their warranty it says they will only accept this with a proof of purchase. So if you lose, if a couple of years down the road this happens, or you have some kind of failure with Hart tools and you don't keep that receipt, then you're SOL. They're not gonna, I don't know if they can help you out, because from what I read online on their warranty on hand tools, their limited lifetime warranty, you need a proof of purchase, because they want to make sure that you are the original purchaser. This is only lifetime for the original purchaser. It's not going to be like Harbor Freight, where you would just walk in with a broken Pittsburgh and they're just going to pick one off the shelf and hand it to you. No, you have to mail it in and do all that, and then pay to mail it in, and then make sure you have that receipt. So yeah, there you go. This is the Hart 3/8 92 ratchet from pretty much, I would say, Walmart, because I haven't really seen this anywhere else. Alright guys, until next time.